great pictures, which I reposted on the KCJJ Facebook page. Sean got some great ones. Got some great ones locally, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you keep sending them. We'll keep posting them. The sky last night was...
And I did check it. You might be able to see it tonight, too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's moving a little bit farther north, but we could still see it.
Yeah. Well, they saw it in Miami, so...
Yes.
Yeah.
I was telling Ryan here, my daughter got a nice shot of it from Peoria, where she lives. It's a perfect spot. So,
great.
The Ryan I'm referring to is Ryan Bobs from the North Liberty Community Pantry. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
I would imagine your job is just super easy right about now.
Yeah, said no one ever, I think. We certainly have seen unprecedented levels of service. I mean, with the government shutdown and SNAP benefits not being loaded as of November 1st, we served over 2,000 people in less than 10 days. So we have certainly seen that impact, and it continues to show day after day. More new folks are coming to the pantry for assistance.
Yeah, and then, we were talking with Table to Table last week, and they told us that, when they said they were going to give people half of the benefits, that only applied to those that are fully qualified for the benefits. Those that get a partial benefit would get as low as $6. Mm-hmm. And what do you do with $6? It's just cruel and inhumane, and I don't understand the thinking behind this. I know they're playing politics, but people are hungry, for God's sakes, and they're putting a huge strain on all the pantries and all the nonprofits that are trying to pick up the slack.
Right, absolutely right. I mean, we talked with Kiana, who shared her story and gave us permission to share, but she's got a family of 6 who was expecting to have $467 this month for SNAP benefits that did not get loaded. And she's a working mom. She shared that she has decided to forego paying a couple bills in order to buy more food, and she continues to shop at the pantry, but she's concerned about the holidays coming up and making sure that her kids aren't going to have empty stomachs for the holidays.
Right, and Thanksgiving is such a food-oriented holiday, and people come from families reunite. Maybe it's the one time of the year when they get together and gather around the table and share fellowship and food, and I hope when everybody's got their fingers crossed that they get the government back open again and streamline the loading of the SNAP benefits to the people that so desperately need it.
Right, I know, and it is so important for neighbors to get SNAP as soon as possible. We're talking about 10,000 people in Johnson County alone. That was $1.7 million a month in food assistance.
Right, and that goes into the local economy. I mean,
Yep.
they're not just sitting on it. It gets spent at the grocery store and in turn spent other places, and it has a snowball effect. And
Yep.
To not have that here, we have talked about all the other economic impacts that have taken place with the immigrants being deported or not coming to work because they're afraid of being deported. The economic impact of that, not only in Iowa but around the country, and it's just there's a lot of issues right now, and couldn't come at a worse time. It's never a good time for it to come, but right before the holiday season makes it really difficult for families.
That's right, and I think the hard part is we need SNAP to be reinstated as soon as possible, and families have already experienced the pressure of the disruption to the benefits that, like I mentioned, Kiana's story, and there's several others that have come to us that either have gone into debt or they are choosing not to pay certain bills. So their economic situation is going to be worse off regardless of how long it takes to get these SNAP benefits back in place.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, these are working families that are trying to make ends meet, and and they want to pay their bills. They want to,
right.
they use the pantry, but maybe only in a pinch, maybe once a month or once every couple of weeks, and they get the SNAP benefits to supplement their incomes, which unfortunately we haven't had an increase in minimum wage in so long, and had they put cost of living addendum to the original minimum wage law, minimum wage would be around $25, $26 an hour right now, and we wouldn't need so many people on SNAP.
Right, and that would certainly help. And
Right.
in lieu of that, people are working as hard as they can, and they still need assistance.
Right, and the idea is, well, let's up the minimum wage to $25. That would be economically disastrous too. You can't just shoot it up and 3 times what it is now and expect the economy to cover that. It has to increase in increments, and it's just there's so many things that we deal with, and the things that are just basic necessities like food shouldn't even be an issue.
That's right. That's right. We believe everyone deserves to be free from hunger. And that's what we're trying to do, but it is harder than ever before to make that so.
And obviously everybody's budget is tightening, but you still are in need of donations, cash donations, because you can spend the dollars a lot more efficiently than us individually can.
That's right. We've kind of been talking about, and we've seen great outpouring of community support. We live in an awesome community that is very thoughtful and steps up during emergencies like this. And we've seen folks ask us the same question, like if I bought a shopping cart full of groceries at a local grocery store, what if I gave you the dollar equivalent of that shopping cart? And I'd say we could buy probably 5 or 6 shopping carts with that same cost. So we definitely have been able to maximize our purchasing power during this time and been able to source additional food.
Yeah, so if you are in need, what are your pantry hours?
Yeah, we are open for shopping Monday through Thursday and Saturday from 9:30 to noon, and then also Tuesday and Thursday in the afternoons from 3:30 to 6. Mm-hmm. So you just show up and we'll give you food the same day. So if you've got kind of a proof of address, that's great, but if not, it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. We're giving everyone food that is coming to us.
Right, and it is pick and choose your own food. It's not here's a box, do with it what you will.
That's right. We have a set up like a grocery store. The pantry has shopping carts, and people get to choose what they want, and our pantry has no limits on food. So we just ask people to fill up the cart, and then they can come back the next week and do the same thing again.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, and then if somebody would like to make a donation or find out more about the pantry, what is your website?
Yep, nlcpantry.org/donate.
Okay, and please, if you have any extra funds and you feel like you want to help out your neighbors, because we say this all the time. We don't, it doesn't matter what neighborhood you live in. The people next to you or the people down the street from you, they may be suffering, struggling immensely because of all of this, and you just don't know. And you might be helping somebody that you even are close with that just doesn't share that information with you. So any little bit helps, and you can certainly make a donation to the North Liberty Community Pantry or the Coraville or the Community Crisis Center and Food Bank. Then, of course, Table to Table, that all goes to Johnson County residents, doesn't leave the county, doesn't leave the municipalities or anything. They stay all right here.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, well, Ryan, thanks for coming in, and I hope your days become less stressful as the days continue.
Thank you, but we'll be here for people that need us.
All right, great. Thank you.
Is CNN breaking news.
The breaking news this hour, new information from the Jeffrey Epstein investigation. Minutes ago, Democrats on the House Oversight Committee releasing more files, some of Epstein's private emails that they say specifically mention